So these feelings, how to monitor the energies that are coming on the planet and what they're creating in the human is what is being affected. So when I hear about spirituality, it feels like all of these, it's like, it reminds me of a bowl of soup and you just throw everything in and you just call it soup. But everything is distinctly different, and they can be defined differently if you know how to see them and have the awareness, which is what I'm doing with my life, is learning the awarenesses of it and then sharing how I see it with you, in hopes that what I'm learning can grow you and what you're learning can grow me. That's nice, huh? So the new energies, how are they affecting the human? In my prayers, in my ability to experience love for others and love for myself, it's hitting me differently. Like, it's hitting me on a very, it's very visceral. It's, it feels like the baseline of my human. That, have you ever really wanted something so badly that that every part of you is wanting it? And if I think about it, it's been a really long time since I felt that way, but that's how I feel when it comes to this evolution of humanity within me. And when I pray, because I know praying is the key for one and for all, and then pulling the energy in, and then placing it into the collective, because I don't think there's any coincidence that we are connected to the collective as humans. We just haven't given it much thought as to what, forgive me, I say given it much thought. I'm talking only about Susan, so my viewpoint, it didn't look like we had given it much thought on how it could benefit everybody if ourselves, our ego, you remember my nickname, my ego wants to, that's that collective oneness piece that can be part of wanting, family, which is everybody, right? So in some degree we are different separations of family, but we are still all family because we all originate from the same light. So no matter what nationality, what skin tone color, whatever, and the list goes on, right? We're all from the same family. And that's another piece of it. It's like my human is really picking up on that and getting a hold of that and wanting to do what its nature is. And that's what I learned today too, is that the nature of those that know themselves as love, the nature of those that know that they are loved, is to bring in more love. It's probably how Kuan Yin, right? Kuan Yin elevated is she knew that she was loved, and then she knew that she could be loved. And of course my ego, human side, is screaming, I'm not perfect, don't tell them that. I do imperfect things all the time. But it's not about perfection, right? It's about a theory and an application. And if you can begin, put 1% effort towards an application that could yield results. Any successful person will tell you that those results will yield. How long it will take, I don't know. But it will yield results, right? So that was the goal, is to find a theory that could yield results and share that theory so others could yield the results of that theory. That's me in a nutshell. I'm a theory. to yield results. And so that was the search. Took a year and a half. I was like, somewhere in there's got to be a place to find. there's money. There's gold somewhere. And find that gold. And then you find the gold, and the gold is the human, right? And the human is so beautiful and so fragile, and it's doing its very best in each moment, even if that moment is 1%, right? Can we say that 1% is their very best? 100%, we can say 1% is the very best, because it's the best they can do. If you knew better, you do better. So that's right. That's a theory. If you knew better, you do better. If you knew you were loved, and I mean, if you really knew that your family loves you beyond your possible imagination, you felt that love, if you felt it, you would be feeling love, and you would want to give love. And I would say that's what the shifts that I'm feeling are all about, is that application is becoming more visceral within me. That application of love, and it's permeating my thoughts and my actions, right? Because for a theory to be successful, it must permeate thoughts and be part of your action plan. So that is the update on energies from my perspective. I go into storytelling when I'm sharing my theories of self, because I think it's funny and I enjoy laughing, and we should be having fun doing this, right? Together. We should be having a good time. Like, I want you on the other side watching this, laughing and going, oh yeah, that's right, I do remember that. So let's encode this video with the highest light, highest love, and highest of sounds and vibrations. Ooh.